Where is this file will be available? You tell me. So
అదే
service lifetime.
ఎవరిని అడిగి చెప్పిందంటే ₹1,00,000 ఇస్తానని మరి
నేనే ఏదో ఒకటి తాకట్టు పెట్టి ఇస్తాను.
Venkatesh. రికార్డింగ్ లో ఉంది.
సారీ సార్.
Service lifetime object. See, when we create an object, we need to tell the scope of the object in the middleware. Okay? Anybody new? Don't worry, I will take care. Nilesh and Sai Ratnam. Okay? Nilesh Kelhi.
Yes.
Don't worry about it. I think you could have aware something, right? So don't worry about it. You can go through the videos. And Saturday I can give some demonstration for 1 or 2 hours so that you guys can cope up with that. Don't worry.
Okay, sir.
So when we create object, we need to tell the scope of the object in the middleware. How to tell that scope of the object? To tell the scope of the object. When I say scope, it is nothing but lifetime of the object, till which time the life of the object will be available. When you purchase a product or when you purchase a Zoom license, there is a scope, right? There is a scope or not? There is a license validity will be available or not? Say yes or no. Am I right or wrong?
yes
So why do we need that license? The license, somebody can work for 9 days, somebody work for 30 days, somebody work for as long as. It's a similar to that. When I'm trying to create an object, how long this object is going to be holded? How long the object is going to be holded? Okay, so basically, while creating object, for the service, we need to define lifetime of the object. There are 3 different types of lifetime. Okay, in that, transient, scope, singleton. These are all the 3 different types of objects we have. Okay, transient means every request and response object will be created. Okay, whereas scope, browser based or instance based object. Here singleton, created for first request and available till the application down. Available till the application down. This is how you have to create a scope. Do you all understand? Everybody clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? Everybody clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So how to define, how to identify whether the scope is right or wrong? How to identify whether the scope is right or wrong? I will explain. Visual Studio, opening my product application, which we developed. Where we create object in your project? In which layer we are creating object in the project? Can anyone tell me? Hello? In which layer we are creating object? In which file we are creating object? Where we are instancing?
Controller. Oh, sorry. In middleware.
In
Program
middle.
dot.
In startup.cs class, configure and configure service, there are two methods.
This is the one, right? See, startup.cs and all older method. Okay, that all gone. That is the old version of .NET Core. Okay, now the latest version doesn't have any startup anything. Everything will be program.cs file. Okay,
From
because
6.1.
they made more complex code, so people are think that it is very complex to understand, so that they are created like this. At the time of creating the middleware of program.cs file, there is a lifetime span. You see, there is a lifetime. You see here or not? Specify that new instance of the service will be created every time it is requested. How I can attack this? Here, I'm trying to create two objects in my controller. I'm going to use 3. I'm going to see how I'm going to define this. I simply say here 1, 2. So how many variables I have here? Private variables? Come on, you need to speak. I'm going
3.
to get I'm going to get a 3 objects from here. Product service 1, comma, I product service 2. So how many services I injected in the dependency for the same object? How many services I injected? 1, 2, 3. Now this dot underscore product service 1 equal to product service 1. This dot 2 I added. So whatever the object I am receiving, I am assigning to these 3 variables. This is clear? Yes or no? Clear or not? Now, here I want to pass that value view back dot product service object equal to this dot. Listen carefully. What I'm doing. Product service dot get hash code. Like that, I'm copying 3. Paste, paste. Here I simply say 1, 2, 1, 2. This hash code will give the memory location of the object where it is created in the memory. Get hash code will give you memory location of the object. Or you got my point? So now what I'm planning to do, I'm going to display this object in my view. How to do that? Go to index.cs, create one more row, div class row, and say div class h1 service object. Okay, and then I put a ul list li service object equal to at is this. You understand here? You understand, right? What are the object I'm getting from the service, I'm going to use it. Same thing. Paste, paste. I simply put service object 1, 2. And here I'm going to use service object 1, service object 2. That's all. I'm not going to do anything. What I'm doing is in the controller, I'm injecting the 3 objects. Listen carefully. There are 3 steps I made. What is my step 1? What is my step 1? Step 1. In controller constructor, I had injected 3 service objects and hold the object with the private read-only field. Private read-only field. That is my first step. In step 2, get the hash code of those objects. Get the hash code of those objects. Hold the value in the view bag. Hold the value in the view bag. I will explain what is view bag and view data. Don't worry about it. Right now, it is going to use it. Okay. Don't worry what is view bag and view data. I will explain. View bag. Step 3. In index.cshtml page, create a list, create a li tag and assign the object from the view bag. Object value from the view bag. Here I'm running the project. Listen carefully. Now I am running the project. You see the difference. You will see a difference. Nilesh, you understand? Satya? Both of you, Satya, Nilesh, Raghavendra, everybody. Can I understand?
Sir. Yes,
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
Amar, Lalit,
Yes, I do.
see, then each object has a different memory space here. Will you able to see this? Say yes or no? The first object is holding a different
Yes, sir.
memory number. Second object is holding a different memory number. Third object is holding a different memory number. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
What I told, when a transient means every time when make a request, this object will be created, right? That's what I told you, right? Now you see first request, I got different number. Now I'm trying to send another request by refreshing. Number changed? Number
Yes.
changed or not? It means it is recreating the object. Every request and response object is created. Now you see the here. See, every time object is creating. That is called transient. Do you all understand what is transient? Practically, did you sense it? What is transient? Venkat? Venkatesh?
Yes,
Yes, sir. Yes.
Everybody, can you answer me? Do you all able to see the difference?
Yes, sir.
Every time when you make a request, what will happen? Every time object is recreating. This is called a transient. Okay. Now, if I make this scoped, I simply changed into scope. Now I am trying to run. Who is user? What's a good name? Now you see here, it is created one object and it is sharing everything to the other objects as well. Is it right or wrong? This is called scope. Now you understand the scope. In transient, every time it is creating a different object. Whereas in scope, it is creating only one object. That object will be shared to object one and object two. Clear my point? But if you refresh also, it will create. If you refresh also, it will create. But in a scoped means, we are going to use the same object for each and every time. You can pass a number of objects, but it will create the same. Now you understand?
Yes.
Judy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mailsami? Raghavendra? Satya Sai? See,
Yes,
you
sir.
have to speak. Otherwise, whether you're no or not, I don't know. You need to speak, guys. Okay. So now, once you've done this, I copy this, put it in another browser. You see the same value with a different object. Objects are varied. This one is having a one object. This one will having another object. That means this browser is one scope and this browser is another scope. This is called scoped object. I got my point. So in scoped lifetime, object will be created. Object will be created for each request and shared the same object, with multiple resources. Multiple resource in the same request. Got my point? Sai Krishna, this is one of the interview question. You need to more careful. People will definitely question what is the difference between transient and scope? What is the difference between transient and singleton? Most of the people fail here. Why? Because they may not aware of it. You need to be careful on this, that what is the purpose. Okay. In subsequent request, again it will recreate an object once again. This is how. So whenever, every time you make a request, you see here, every time you make a request, object will be changed. Changes are happening. Say yes or no.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Meeting will end in 10 minutes. Just a second. This one changing. Now, sir, what is the other one? What if I give singleton? This is the beauty. Now, it is created object 5653. Please note a make. You see the same object will come for every request. When you refresh, is it same or different? Come on,
Same,
guys.
sir. Same,
Same.
sir.
It means that for the first time it is creating an object. Every time when a user comes, it will reuse the same object. Now copy the URL. See, it is having the same object in the different URL also.
Yes, sir.
This is called singleton. Now you all understand what is the difference between transient, scope, and singleton? When
Yes,
to go
sir.
for it? Everybody.
Yes, sir.
Everybody clear? Satya Sai, Mailswami,
Yes, sir.
Nilesh, Lalit,
Yes, sir.
you all got the point?
Yeah.
Sir, can you explain one scoped?
Which one?
Second one scoped.
Scope.
Transit scope. Yes.
See here, when you run the project, it is created a one object, right? You make a request, something like this. See, this is your server. Okay. In the server, you are having a web application, product service, product web app, something like that. Okay. Now you have a browser. First time you are making a request, object will be created, that object will be given back to you. Got my point? Sai?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
So this obj1, this is obj1. You are getting a obj1. Again, you are refreshing and sending, calling a one more time. What will happen? Again, it will create another obj2. Clear my point? Every request you make, a new object will be created. But if you want to create a number of objects in a single request, it will use the same request. Got it? See here, you make a refresh. Every time it is creating an object. This is called scope. I will show you one PowerPoint. See, this is how it is. You see here. First, 4 times I'm making a request. Transient 1, transient 2 object is created. Transient 3, transient 4 object is created. Okay. Every request and response, different object is created by using transient. When you make a second request with the help of scope, the request will make for request 1 will have 2 objects where the scope has been shared. Thus, when you make the second request, the scope will get changed. Got the point? Got the point or not?
Yes, sir.
When you go for the singleton, when you make a first request, object is created, that object will be shared to the same request. When you make a second request, even though the object is available, it is taking the same object. This is the chart you need to understand. Clear my point? Everybody clear?
Yes, sir.
Guys, please say yes or no.
Yes.
Everybody
Yes,
clear
sir.
with the diagram?
Yes, sir.
Priti, Nilesh,
Yes,
Raghavendra.
sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So this is how you need to build the application. Okay. So when you are implementing transient, in which scenario we need to use transient? In transient scope.
Sir, sorry for the disturbance. I have small doubt. Can I ask now?
Yeah, please, you can. Who's that?
Yeah, Amara Venkatesh, Amara.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, can you please go the Visual Studio in Progress CS file?
Okay.
Sir, can you write the builder.service dot? Yeah, can you write just one time? Builder.service dot services dot add scope or something, anything you can take directly, sir, here. Add scope or add transist
You can do
directly.
that.
Yeah.
You can
This
do
is the
that.
both are same.
Both same. Both
Okay.
same. But this is not the right practice.
Yeah, in our project, I'm using like that only. So that's the reason I am
Sometimes
thinking.
what happen, you will really don't understand. If you have 20, 30 work, okay, what will happen? 20, 30 services, it's very confused for you. If you write like this, you can easily understand service description.
Okay.
Got the point?
Okay.
So that is why I never teach this. That are all shortcuts.
Okay. I am thinking both. Just my concern is they both are same or not. Yeah, if you're
Both are
same, then
same,
fine.
but readability
No.
wise, it is not a good practice.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Got the point?
Yeah, got it, sir. Yeah.
Now you tell me this one is very readable or this which one is very readable?
Yeah, in my perspective, both are same only. That's the reason only I asked, sir.
See, you can easily understand here. It is clearly mentioned. I'm adding a service. My scope is add scope. If anybody new come to the project, may not aware of the technology, what will happen? What is add scope? They have to search. And where this product service and all those things, right?
Yes, sir.
If you build like this, they can easily understand, okay, I'm trying to create an object for this service and service lifetime is scope.
Scope, yeah.
Here I can able to understand.
Yeah, no.
Think as a new person.
Yes, sir. If any know, they will understand. Otherwise, it will not understand. Yeah.
But this code?
Yeah, understand. Okay, we mentioned that we're creating the objects and service lifetime. Okay, that's the reason only they will easy to understand that one.
So .NET always suggests to go with this. Microsoft.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Both are same.
Thank you, sir. Okay.
Good. Hey, less than 1 minute, man. Anybody have any questions? We'll connect tomorrow. Anybody have any
Okay, sir.
questions? Nilesh, Lalit.
Yes, sir.
Nilesh, Lalit, can you call me after 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes? We'll discuss.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
Can you share your number, sir?
I'll call you back. I have your number.
Yeah, sure.
Nilesh, can I call you?